Neatly done, sister. I trust your mission was equally well executed?
Duke took the film in my camera, but not in my earring.
Welcome back to the Titanium Hangar. This is Mike. Today I want to talk to you about something a little bit different. I'm going to talk to you about the G.I. Joe Classified, specifically the Dreadnoks. I'm building a Dreadnok display. If you've been following the channel, you know that I'm trying to get my second room up for making a video, but I have 15, 18 projects in the works. This is just one of the many, many projects building this Dreadnok display. So why not make a video about it and get excited for it? But I did save a lot of money on these because I got a lot of them cheap, waiting for a sale or a discount or a clearance, and it's worked out really well for me so far. So looking at all of this, I'll tell you about roughly what I paid for each figure, and we'll open them all up. I do not have time to do 8 different videos for each different figure, so let's just bang them all out in one video and do it as quick as possible, and then put the display together, have a little bit of fun on this Thursday coming up. All right, so I'm going to start with Torch, and he finishes the unholy trifecta of Dreadnoks, the 3 figures that were elusive to me when I was a kid, and I missed them, had to get them at garage sales and hunt forever. What felt like forever when you are a kid, how old, 10, 11, 9? I don't remember, but it was pretty cool to have gotten them as a kid. As Classified, I think this is exactly what Classified should be. It really does honor the original figure, and at the same time, it has a modern flair that's highly acceptable, in my opinion. It's not like they're turning it into something completely different. And is it more screen accurate? I think it actually is closer to screen accurate than even the original figure was. But look at him real quick. I do like his glasses are actually on there instead of these other dudes who actually have add-on glasses that like to fall off real easy. And once you get it in place, you have to kind of make sure you got the glasses on. I wait till I put the display together to put all the glasses in just right. So that's kind of cool right there. He does have holsters for both of his pistols, 2 pistols. He's got some long boots on there, a nice extra part here for his leather vest. He does have a necklace that floats loose. He's got the, I don't even know what you call this. It chops for that beard? Is that what those beard kind of chops? But the big gimmick here is this hose to the backpack, which is done better than the vintage, of course. And you have this showing that it's got like the pilot light lit. I don't know what you would call that, but I feel like it's a pilot light. Then you can make it go to a flame like this. And then, of course, you would want to probably, once you get into heavier flames than just the pilot light lit, even for display, you'd probably want to use 2 hands. And that's why there's, and I'm not sure, is this an ammo piece back here, or is it actually a handle? So we would go into it like this, get the finger around it, those kinds of things, but really quick, just kind of getting it to look like this. Now, I still don't feel like the Classifieds are super ultra sturdy. So I have been using stands with them, so I'll bring those out here in a bit. But he's holding up okay with this. But in building my display, I'm going to have most of them on stands. There we go. There's this. Now, I did get this AliExpress. I don't know if I said that yet. And AliExpress, it was $21. And I was like, you know, it's $4 cheaper than buying it from the US. But I was testing it because I wanted to buy some more expensive $100 Transformers upgrade kits. And I was like, well, what can I test AliExpress with? This was my test order for AliExpress. And it came in fine. It took, I don't know, 10 days or something. And I really wasn't sweating it at all because it's $20, $21. But now I feel a little more confident in the $122 Fans Toys upgrade kit that's coming. But I also ordered a couple other things, kind of building some confidence in that. But that might get shattered here in a little bit with imports. But here we go. This is Torch. And then here's his other dudes where, I don't know, I never really reviewed them or anything. They look great. His glasses fell off, so these are something else. And these glasses keep falling off, but they hold on a little bit better, so I haven't lost them or anything. But I think I got these loose for a pretty good deal. I think I got them 20 each, which isn't bad because they're pretty high demand figures. I haven't seen them on sale or clearance anywhere. Maybe I think I got the 2 for $30. Yeah, I got them at a local shop, 2 for $30. Next up, we got Zartan's brothers. But before we get into that, I do have 2 types of stands. I bought baggies of them off of the Walmart. I literally needed to get to the free shipping, And so I bought these, and that was, I hadn't used them until now, but they work for Star Wars Black Series, they work for this. They don't really work very well with Super 7 Ultimates, which was sad, but they do also work well with the Jada Street Fighter figures, so I was kind of doing that. So, looking at these, I did get him just recently from Pulse. Because of the fact that I get free shipping, I just place order after order after order after order after order, and I'm just telling myself I'm going to get 7 orders in and get my Pulse paid for fast. And it was only $25 plus tax, of course. I haven't seen him anywhere in any retail location at all whatsoever. And so it feels like retail's dead for new classifieds for me around these parts, or other people are just quick on the draw and get it right when it comes in, and they're just not getting as much. This was, of course, an Ollie's deal for $5. I just never opened her up. So we're going to get around to opening both of these up and having a look at them. I had a nightmare once, and I couldn't figure out where it came from in my brain. Now I remember. Or at least now I know. All right, here we go. We got some family here. Were they cousins, brother, sister? I know this is brother and sister. This is Zartan. Now, this Zartan is my custom. I custom made him because I was not allowed to. Hasbro did not allow me to have the SDCC version, even though I was there the very first second it popped up, and I ordered it, and it didn't let me buy it, and that sucked. But anyway, actually, I don't even remember the whole story. I just remember I couldn't get it. I was very upset. Oh, yeah, it was like always looked sold out to me. I never was able to get it. But here's these two. This is where we're at now. By the way, I do have an SDC. I didn't open it up. Dave from the UK sent me one. He said they were very abundant in the UK and easy to get for a long time. So that was pretty cool of him. So thank you again. And so looking at this Zurana, she does look pretty good. I mean, that's a good looking figure. I'm careful with this arm because people have said she breaks right here, I believe, at this joint if you're just too rough with her. Obviously, I haven't been rough with her. I don't have any issues with her. And this is pretty much all I'm going to get out of her. I'm not going to do some crazy posing with her. I think she looks fantastic. I'm not a huge fan of the head, but it's not bad. It's just not what I think of when I think of her. If Super 7 were to do her, they would do her really well. I don't know. They might not get the female form as well, but, you know, it's a good-looking figure. What we got back here? We've got this knife that goes into there. We've got a dagger that goes into here. We've got her chainsaw, which is a little different. The chainsaw, it's a gun with a chainsaw on the end instead of just a straight chainsaw piece going up the front. That works. She has spurs. She likes to ride them cowboy, and that works. She has this different head hair. I don't know which one I like better. I'm trying to figure out which one I like better. I think we'll try this one again. All right, I'd make a comment about that, but someone might slap me. All right, there we go. There we go. And yeah, I'm still up in the air which hair I like better. I think when I get to all these accessories are going to go one little baggie for the whole group. That's what I think I'm going to do. Yeah, I think I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to be the baggy accessory guy. Let's get into Xandar. Nice to throw a little transition in there between clips, right? Here's Xandar. I like his face. I really like his face. I think they did a much better job on his face than Zurana's face. Really nails the character. I had this figure as a kid. I loved it. I had it before I got a Zartan at a garage sale. So I'm in the era where some of these later ones were the ones that were all I had on the store shelves, even though I wanted different characters. But the fact that I got them, I appreciated them, I liked them. But this is a huge upgrade to the vintage figure, too, because it's got the gold on it. It just feels nice. I mean, I can understand why people don't want straight up retro when it comes to classified. They do want these extras, and I'm perfectly fine with it. It kind of, in a way, depends on the character, though. Like, Cobra Commander needs to be super retro, in my opinion. But, like, this guy here, like, these guys were decent figures back then, but the ability to, I think this is where this goes. I don't really know, but to holster whatever this kind of blade is, for him to have his gun, which is cool. It looks like a dart gun kind of thing. He can holster an actual gun. Well, what I always wanted as a kid with Joe was to be able to pull the guns out and pull all this other stuff off. But I mean, the chain, not be a separate chain, but like pull a dagger out of here and those kinds of things. And the fact you get to do that with this, and you get to do that with what's going on with Hiya Toys in the 4-inch scale, and a lot of the stuff that Hasbro did in the 2008, 25th anniversary and on, really, that did work out. But this, I also like him because he's so soft-spoken. Zurana, what you want? Later, I have a speaking engagement, and I'm going to get paid for it. But afterward, I'm going to volunteer at a soup kitchen for the remainder of the evening. Somehow I don't believe that I fit in with the rest of your friends. I swear, they keep saying I kick cats with my gold toe boot. But that's just because I have lots of money and I love gold. I don't hurt animals. Alright, so here we go with Nagahide, which is another one I had as a kid and I loved it. I loved this figure as a kid. I just really didn't understand. Like, I didn't see him in the show because he didn't make it until it was on the Deke era. Still love the figure, love the character. This is a slew of stuff and waiting. I think I paid either 27 or 37. I can't remember. That's a big difference. That's a big difference, but I know I got it. I got one at Target and one on Amazon, and they were both relatively cheap. So I just jumped on it because I wanted one. Because I want to deck out this. I mean, are we going to get Zanzibar? Are we going to get any of the ones that were never made as characters? Are we going to get Thrash? Is it Thrash? The driver of the Thunder Machine. But let's get this guy opened up. All right, here goes Nagahide out of the box, out of the package. Let's move him back a little bit, and we are going to look at this. This is Hakuna Matata. It means no worries. I think Classified has really done a good job with their animals, and like this is a nice little throw-in. You can use him for all kinds of stuff. I'm going to put him in an Outbreak scene. You know, the movie Outbreak with Dustin Hoffman? Was it Dustin Hoffman? Rain Man? Anyway. Here we go with the head. It's got some articulation on it and stuff. The legs have some decent articulation here and here. It's nice and tight, and it gets the job done for me. I don't really want to go too crazy with it, but I am happy. And then the mane is real easy for the monkey to sit on the mane, and we can get it back there into, not the main ground, not the foreground, but getting back up into this guy here. Looks really good. I like the face, a little bit on the sneering side, but I'm okay with it. I like his necklace, it's loose. He's got a second necklace that's loose. This is what you think of for a deluxe figure. This, and I think it was mid-price point. Was it really the 44 price point? Or was it mid-price at a 35 price? I think it was the 44.99 price point. But of course, I got mine either 37 or 27. I just can't remember. But I feel like it's definitely worth it if you definitely get this on sale. All the accessories that come with it, and pretty much it's going to be all self-contained. It's going to be a self-contained bit. You can clip the bow to the back of this here. I'm not 100% sure what these holes are for. I haven't really watched any reviews, but I'm sure it would make sense if you knew. Then you knew. He's got the knife down here. It's a small knife. I love that. Love the knife that goes here. I might have the wrong one in the wrong place. I don't really care. They fit. It's fine. This is not removable. It's got a nice belt to it. Fantastic. I mean, all the articulation on these figures is about the same. No need to go into all that. Do like that they included this case it's a sniper case, and you have the bipod that's always easily lost from the Vintage, but it's easily never going to get lost in this. You got the Megatron gun scope that everyone loses parts to for the G1, and you get a silencer because, well, you don't want anyone to hear you trying to make a shot. Hopefully it didn't miss. So on the back here, I'm doing this live. I should have just done it off camera to see if it really was. Feels like you could attach this to this if you wanted to, as like just to hang off of there, and attach this to this and have him 100% contained. Like all his stuff is there. You don't need to keep track of anything. You don't need baggies full of stuff or to save the box forever. So love that. I mean, wow. This is really awesome to figure out a way to 100% self-contain 15 accessories on one figure. Wish they would have figured that out in the 90s when they just gave you some lazy sprue of accessories that make no sense. But every accessory makes sense. Really looks good. Great job. All right, Road Pig. Now, this is one I've been vocal about. I've said some negative stuff. I said I don't like the way he looks. I think he's not meant to look like that. That's how they made him look. But I was going to wait on a retro. If they did a retro, they probably wouldn't fix the stuff that I don't like about it. But overall, it's okay. It's going to be the best representation we get. So I didn't buy it at 45 bucks. I waited and I got it for 30. Well, I got it for 35 at Target. Then like 3 days later, they knocked it down to 30. I just went into Target with mine and they said, okay, we'll just adjust it for you because it's been within a week. They've even adjusted to me like within 2 weeks, but they take care of me. So 30 bucks, not bad. You get 5% off with a red card. I guess I should be showing the backs of these boxes too, right? Let's catch that up. So here's the back of his. And he's going to come with a dog. And here's the back of his. He comes with Kuna Matata. I don't know their names. Forget. There's the back of those boxes. So you can see. Alright, so usually I give a figure a chance and handling it makes me like it more. Handling this figure makes me like it less. I do not like all these useless, worthless accessories. Like this, I don't know what this mask's for. Maybe there's some comic or something I don't know about, but looks like something Jack Black would wear, like a Jack Black mask. I don't know. Saw him in a movie wearing some stupid stuff. Is this a necklace? A bracelet? I don't know. What does this go? I don't know. I don't care. It's just gonna go in a bag. His head sculpt. I like his standard, like solid looking head better than. It's a crazy looking head sculpt. But the dog, I think the dog's a win here. Dog has, I'm going to leave the meaner head sculpt on the dog. Dog's definitely a win. The same articulation they kind of been putting on the animals. Don't need fists at all. If I'm going to be full of wearing accessories, I don't need a meat hook. He's a butcher in his spare time. This riot shield, I don't really get the point of the riot shield. I know he had something else that was going to be like sort of a gauntlet kind of thing that he should have had instead of a riot shield. I would rather have the gauntlet to put right here. So I don't know. I just don't know. I do like this though. I like the fact that they put the little dart gun on his wrist, and it's not going to fall off like the G1 one. I do like that they put a little more care into the center block weapon, which makes no sense. Didn't make sense back then. It makes no sense now, but it needs to be included. It had to be included. His half a shoulder pad, 3/4 shoulder pads on him. I'm not even sure what you put in this hole in the back of him. Is he going to have just a backpack? Well, can we fit a stand in the hole there just for fun? I don't know. I don't see anything that we use the hole for. Can you stick the hook in the hole? I don't know. I see why he was 30 bucks. You know, they're charging $45 just because he's bigger, throwing in a bunch of unnecessary, worthless accessories when all he really needs is this, and the one thing that we needed isn't in this, and they could have saved $3 in plastic in the midsection, but alright, well, let's move on. Zartan, I won't be here pulling off any crime jobs with you this weekend. I've got the Oktoberfest and I'm making the schnitzel dinner. You see, this is the giant schnitzel dinner maker. Just so you know. Go away. Alright, here it is. Here is the display. It's crammed, it's tight, but it's what I wanted because, well, it really doesn't mingle with the 3.75 inch, but it's all the place I allocated towards it. So it's what they got. That's how I did it. I like it. It works. And I think it looks better in person than on camera. But I mean, it all looks better in person than on camera. You'll see more of this in my second collection update video, but they're Super 7 Ultimate stuff. So trying to keep it in the same vicinity, the vicinity of itself. Hope you enjoyed. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this look at some Dreadnoks, G.I. Joe Classified. I hope you had a little bit of fun with it. I tried to have fun with it. I mean, if you're not having fun collecting, then why even bother, right? I mean, this is what it's about. It's having fun, and it's getting representations of characters that you want. We're going to be getting Monkey Wrench soon and all of that. I am filming this outro before I set my display up because I don't know how much light's going to be over there for filming all of that, but overall, I'm very satisfied with every one of these figures. Even Road Pig, which is my least favorite out of all of these, is decent. I was going to go through and do comparisons to the original vintage figures, but it's just, there's so much going on. I might do that down the road when I get monkey rich. So I think I can save some fun like that for the future. But let me know what you guys think about all of this. Are you in on the Dreadnoks? Do you not care about the Dreadnoks? Was this helpful for you at all whatsoever? Let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe. Today I'm hanging out.
Oh, mates, me eyes are playing tricks.
Taking a dip, love?
Zurana! I didn't know it was you!
We'll soon know everything we need to penetrate the Joe's stockade.
Blimey! It's a bloomin' sea monster!
Excellent, Zurana.
My troops lack courage! It was not my fault!
You failed!